Hey guys, I know it's been a long time, but I've had a lot going on, and I wanted to make a quick video. I don't know what's going on with my hair right there. I wanted to make a quick video real quick, and give you guys an update. I've been so out of the loop lately, it's just been ridiculous. Quick recap. For Thanksgiving, I went to some families in South Georgia, spent a week with them. I did pretty good for Thanksgiving, actually. I did real good. I was really proud. I was nervous, especially being in South Georgia, because they love to cook. Love to cook, and they had 2 different Thanksgiving dinners all on the same day. Well, Thanksgiving Day, but so that was scary, but I did great. Came home, literally spent 3 days at home, 2 days at home, then flew out to see my sister in New Hampshire. Me and my grandmother went. Spent literally a week there up in Manchester, Boston area. It was amazing. I had so much fun spending time with my sister, brother-in-law, nephew, and just seeing my grandmother, take that trip and being able to take it with her. That was pretty awesome. We did a trolley thing in Boston, went sightseeing a lot, and then just spent family time, together. So, and me and my grandma brought my nephew his Christmas while we were up there. He didn't get to open it, but we did go by it, and well, he got to play with it, because he'll be 2 in March, so he really, still doesn't understand the concept of Christmas still, but I got him a drum set. Just so off topic, I know, because I wanted to catch you up, but I just had to share this with you because it was so funny. Drove my sister and brother-in-law crazy because this boy loved it. Was just a little bitty Fisher, well, not little bitty, but it was a small Fisher Price drum set, but he absolutely loved it. In fact, he got mad when we got to the house and had to put it up so he could open it on Christmas. Flew home, which, let me tell you guys, flight situation. I was so nervous about fitting in the seat and, being embarrassed and stuff, and I did go over just a pinch, but with my grandma sitting next to me, it didn't really matter. And I did have to have a seatbelt extender, but I only needed about half of it, so that was pretty good because I was a nervous wreck the morning of flying out and the morning flying back, just because, I was told that each airport, obviously the people are different that work there, and you never know how they might handle a situation, so it was really nerve-wracking, but had no problems. Came home on a Wednesday, the 11th, and woke up the morning of the 13th, and, well, that Thursday, we packed a U-Haul, myself, my sister, Monkey's mom that lives here, or that lived there in Georgia, packed a U-Haul Friday morning with my car completely loaded to the gill, a U-Haul slam loaded, like wouldn't fit nothing else in it. I drove to Florida to move in with my husband finally, which has been a bittersweet 2 weeks. The day that I got down here, we found out that the girl that my father-in-law and husband, the land that we had been was living on, she had decided that she no longer wanted me and my husband living there for reasons unknowns to us. She just told us that she thought it was going to be temporary we lived there. She didn't know that we were living there permanently, which we explained to her at the time. Well, what did you expect when we were moving down here to take care of our father-in-law? It was just really confusing, a big mess. So we have been trying to find another place to live, which in a small town is good and bad. Good is it's pretty cheap, around here, but bad is there's not a lot to rent. So it's been very tiring and trying, and whew, it's been crazy. And then, whew, sorry about that. The iPad fell over. I bumped it on accident. Uh, so that was on 13th, like I said, that I moved down here. And then on December 22nd, well, we'll start with the 21st. My father-in-law got real sick that night. That was a Saturday night. He got real sick. He went to see my brother-in-law, my husband's brother, and we got a phone call about 10 o'clock at night because he had drove halfway there, and then my husband's aunt from his mom's side, she's real close with our family still, and his dad, and she wanted to go see Danny, which is my brother-in-law, and the kids, because he adopted his two grandkids. So they were going to go eat dinner with him. Needless to say, like I said, at 10:30 at night, my husband had literally just got in bed because he gets up at 4 o'clock, 4:30. And it's his brother. His father had gotten sick. They had to call the EMS, but he wouldn't go. He was having a panic attack. He couldn't breathe. It was just really bad. So his brother wanted us to meet them halfway to get his dad and bring him home. So we did that. So we drove. It was an hour round trip. Not a big deal. We got back home. My husband was getting ready to go back to sleep. And my father-in-law asked if I would sit up with him. He was afraid to go to sleep. He felt like he still couldn't breathe, but he didn't want to go to the hospital. So I said, sure, no problem. So about 1:30 in the morning, he started getting the shakes real bad. He was sweating. Couldn't catch his breath still. He literally, in an hour's time, went through 2 gallons of water. He felt like he said he just couldn't get enough to drink. I called the EMS again. Again, he refused to go. I think he was just real scared. The last time that the EMS had called, they ended up having to airlift him. They drove him out the end of our road and down just to an open field and airlift him from there to Gainesville, Florida, which is about an hour away. So I think he was just real scared that that was going to be the case again. So again, he refused to go. About 6 o'clock in the morning, we stayed up until 6 o'clock in the morning. He finally started to fall asleep. So I came and laid down. At 9 o'clock that morning, 3 hours later, there was a banging on our window. My father-in-law had woke back up, and instead of just waking us up, he called his brother, who has a house at the end of our driveway. Takes about 5 minutes to get there because we live back. And he had another episode. And I called the EMTs again. He went with them this time. We went to the hospital. They wanted to put him, his sugar was over 700. The machine wouldn't even get an accurate reading. They had said he had a massive heart attack. They wanted to put him on a ventilator to treat his insulin and his diabetes and his heart. As they were putting him on the ventilator, he passed away. Sorry. So it's been a real rough time. So of course we had to deal with that in the week of Christmas. We had his funeral the Saturday after Christmas because my husband's sister had to fly. Well, actually, she drove in from Texas, her and her kids and her husband. And then his birthday was the Sunday after the funeral. I'm sorry, no, not the Sunday after the funeral. Yeah, the Sunday after the funeral, the 29th. So we've had a really rough couple weeks. On top of that, trying to find a place. my husband's family is literally crazy. I have never seen people so, I don't even know the word for it, you guys. Like, the day we came home from the hospital, we had people, his own family was going through our place here. When we came home from the hospital, we found people that had already found out, from phone calls, that his dad had passed. They were literally going through his room trying to find stuff. It was ridiculous. I have never seen something so sad and just frustrating. Like, I can't even describe to you guys what we've been through since his dad's passed away. It's been a mess. Thankfully we found a place to live yesterday. Saturday. So yesterday we had to go shopping to buy some stuff, to get ready for the move. Mind you, I've lost my job. I was laid off at the same time that all this is going on. Well, actually I got laid off in November, but trying to find a job here is so stressful because it's such a small town. So far I haven't found anything, but I'm still hopeful. I went this morning and got the power turned on for our new place. So we can start moving this week, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so ready to be away from here, just where people don't know where we live and his family, because they're freaking crazy. But I will say that I weighed in this afternoon. I have not weighed myself since the 1st of November because I was getting to where I was weighing myself every day. So I packed up when I knew it was getting close to me moving. I packed up my weight on my scale, so I had no way to weigh myself. I finally weighed myself today, and I am 380 pounds. And guys, you do not know how excited I am. I was 4:15 in the morning. I packed up my scale, and I was just dreading the numbers because I've been so stressed, and I haven't been eating like I was supposed to because I can't cook here at this house. Long story, but they cut the gas, the stove. Some of his family cut it. Long story. So we've been eating out almost every day. So I only eat once a day, which is really, really bad. And I know this, but I just was so scared, like, what is that scale gonna say? What is that scale gonna say? It's 4:15 when I left. I was expecting it to be 4:50, 380. I am beyond relieved, guys. Oh my gosh. I that is the lowest I have been since, I don't even know, probably high school, like probably 10 years. I mean, and honestly, I'm so excited, like I can't even believe it. I'm so happy, like with everything we've been dealing with. It was so nice to see something I can be proud of. And I know once we get this situated in this new place where I can cook and do better, I know it's only going to get better. So with that, it's 13 minutes. I'm going to end. I hope to make a new video soon and maybe get back on track on making them so I can, be accountable. But I wanted to give an update real quick. I hope you all are taking care of each other. And I'm so sorry that I haven't been around much. It's just been really crazy. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.